So I had a thought. I have made just over 200 YouTube videos, and it takes a while to get to that point. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to share what I learned. One of the first and most important things that you need to know, which we'll talk about quite a bit, is that nobody gives a crap about your YouTube videos. Now, I know if you started your own YouTube channel, you probably posted it on Facebook and told your friends and family, and they were all very supportive and they subscribed and it was looking very good. But then you probably noticed you weren't getting the views for the number of subscribers that you had. So it was clear your friends and family, they're not watching your videos. And that's okay. It's okay that your grandmother doesn't want to watch your surfing videos, or that your aunt doesn't want to watch your videos on how to repair an air conditioning unit. That's perfectly fine. But you can't go into YouTube thinking that you have the greatest channel in the world, the greatest video idea in the world, or something that's going to help everybody, because you're going to figure out pretty quick, nobody cares. Nobody cares if your thumbnails are bad. Nobody cares if it hurts your feelings when they tell you stuff in the comments. Nobody cares if your video is good or bad. To be honest, they don't care either way, because the only thing they care about is whether or not that video is going to be something that they're going to watch. There are people that watch bad videos. There are people that watch good videos. There are people that watch bad videos because they're bad and good because they're good. You can't get bogged down in worrying about what it is that people want. Now, I'm going to contradict myself immediately after having said that. The YouTube algorithm, the way it serves videos to people, is it finds out what kind of stuff they like to see. The reason I'm saying don't get bogged down in that, even though that's the way the algorithm works, is you're not going to do a good job at something that you're not good at. Don't chase and try to be like all of the other channels and all the big people and all that if what you're good at is this thing over here. And you feel like, well, but nobody watches that. Well, but nobody... Just be consistent with it. Do it over and over and over, and let the algorithm know that you can be counted on. Because too many creators get into it doing test videos, putting things out there, letting it sit, and getting no results. You should have already known from the start that nobody cared. What you have to do is be consistent on YouTube to the point that the algorithm can figure out what it is that it's supposed to do with you. The algorithm has no idea what you are, who you are, what you do. It's not going to test your video out on 2 million people until it's figured out whether or not 10 people like it. And chances are your first 10 impressions probably aren't even going to get clicked on, giving you a 0% click-through rate, which is horrible. I have videos that I've spent just tons of time on, and they've gone nowhere. That doesn't mean that they won't go anywhere in the future, but it's that when you make a video, you shouldn't go into it thinking, okay, since I made a good video on this new channel, people are going to see it, they're going to watch it, they're going to love it. Nobody knows who you are, therefore they don't care who you are. Even if they do know who you are, like your brother or grandmother or aunt or uncle, they don't really care about your videos, because you may be a surfer and put out surfing videos and they're like, I'm so proud of you, I'll watch the first one, but they're not really going to get into it after that. You have to get your mindset out of caring what other people think. That includes the YouTube viewers. Yes, you should mimic what works. Yes, you should mimic certain styles and things that people, it's proved that people will watch, but not in a way where that's what you're chasing. Only find out what it is that people like about you first before implementing these other things. First, you have to figure out, do people like what I'm talking about? Do I like what I'm talking about? If you went into this picking a niche that you were like, oh, okay, I heard that one makes a lot of money, that doesn't mean you're an authority in it. It doesn't mean you're any good at it. It doesn't mean you talk about it in a way that is pleasing to other people. We need to first focus on our niche, focus on getting good at videos instead of trying really hard to mimic those big creators. Now you say, oh, well, those big creators, they start new channels that get monetized in 2 or 3 months, 30 days, 2 weeks. Yeah, because they've done it before. All that stuff that you're trying to do for the first time, they've already done all that. You need to do what they nailed down a long time ago, which is being an authority in your niche. You don't necessarily have to make things that everybody's going to care about in the sense of, like, good edits or good locations or spending lots of money on audio equipment and things like that. What you need to focus on is simply doing something that you enjoy, that you can be an authority at. I've made, like I said, over 200 something YouTube videos, and every single one, it felt like I was in some way, form, or fashion trying to make it so that it would go viral. They never really do. I mean, I have videos with lots of views, but they never really go viral. Oh, and by the way, this is a brand new channel. If you want to hear about YouTube help videos, subscribe to this channel. The channel I'm talking about that I've monetized is not this one. I wanted to start talking to people about monetization, and I didn't want the algorithm to get all messed up with the completely different niches, so I post those videos here. I don't post those videos on my other channel because that would mess up the algorithm. Another thing that I learned, staying within your niche is very important because the algorithm gets very confused when you start posting things that are all over the place. The average person, it might take them a long time to get to 200 videos, and there's a lot to learn. Every video that you do, you learn a lot. If you did a video a week for a year, that's 52 videos. So if you did that for, I guess that'd be 4 years, then you would have 200 videos. It didn't take me 4 years to get 200 videos. It took me a little more than a year. Many of those are shorts though, but the main thing that I can tell you is every single video you do, you're going to think is the greatest video you did when you put it out. And then after about 2 weeks or so, you're going to think that video is terrible. You're going to see all the problems that you had in it. You're going to see everything you did wrong. And hopefully you're going to realize that whenever you think that everything you do is wonderful, it's not. That means that now, 200 videos in, I think I'm not even as good as I thought when I first started, because I continue to grow and I continue to implement and I continue to do better and better and better. So if you want to be successful on YouTube, just remember, nobody cares about your videos. And if you can get that through your thick skull, because I'm still having trouble with that, to be honest, I still continue to think that every video I do is the greatest thing in the world, and it's just not. And it's not the greatest thing in the world for every person either. There's some people that are going to watch it and think it's wonderful, and some that are going to watch it and think that you are a scam artist, or you are terrible, or you are not an authority, you have no knowledge, and it can get old. Don't let it get you down. The best thing that you can do on YouTube to keep yourself from getting down is to look at where you are, look at how many subscribers you have, look at how many views you have, and compare yourself to yourself. Look back 2 months ago, 5 weeks ago, whatever it is, a year ago, and say, have I gotten better? Have I improved? If you have more subscribers and you have more views, you likely have improved. Don't compare yourself to other people, because those other people that you're comparing yourself to, yeah, they don't care either. Sorry, this video was kind of thrown together. I just had an idea in my car. If you want to watch a more heavily edited video, this is a video telling you exactly what you should not do in order to grow your channel.